This is A&B Convo's Wrestling Edition.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? You already know the routine. It's your boy A, your girl B. Be Jeezy, be Jazzy, be Rad.
I knew you were going to go there. You just have to.
Represent. A&B Convos, Wrestling Edition. I like saying that.
I know you do.
Because, you know, Malibu's Most Wanted is a funny movie. What's going on, everybody? It's good to see you guys in here. What's going down? We are in the middle of the draft, night 2 on Monday Night Raw. I'm going to give my shouts. We're going to get right to it. First in line, number 1, Junior Dugan.
Hey, Junior.
What's going on, Junior
Welcome.
Dugan? We appreciate you. We got the Nation of Domination. What's going on, Nation? Good to see you in here. What's happening? We got Bad Bunny coming out? You about to do it right now?
No, baby, not.
Get a little excited. What up, Nation Domination? Jedi Knight 88. We acknowledge you. Good to see you.
Jedi acknowledged.
Oh, we got Isaiah Smalls. Baby. What's going on, Isaiah? Who's coming out? Who's coming out right now?
Shawn Michaels, HBK.
All right, Heartbreak Kid is on his way out. And he's not with the Road Dogg. Okay, so he's doing this on his own.
Is he over here on his own?
He's on his own. It's going to be interesting. What's up, Zay? Good to see you.
Welcome, Zay.
Alexis White, what's going down?
I was going to say, somebody coming out. Oh, that's right. It was Adam Pearce that was walking out here.
Okay. I mean,
he got no reaction whatsoever.
I mean, he's an official.
He is an official.
But he needs to look. Scrap that. He needs to stand up to Brock Lesnar. But here we go. 3rd round. And Brock Lesnar interrupts.
You just said he needed to stand up to him, so Brock heard you.
Come on, Scrap Daddy. See, Brock out here looking like an old school Western Undertaker. This is what he's doing. He's walking with him. He's like, hey, what do you think you're doing? Hey, man, I'm talking to you. Hey, this is official.
He has no control.
All he has to do is put his hands up and be like, hey. Come on, man. This is just Brock. Wow. So Brock has interrupted round trace. Wowzers. Who else we have in the house while Brock is making his way to the ring? What up, Brandon King Carter? Good to see you. Welcome. We appreciate you being here. I think I got most of the people. Just Alex. Hey, Just Alex. All right, everybody.
Hey, Just Alex.
Alex's World, safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. I'm sure he's doing a Monday Night Raw reaction, so make sure you go to check out his channel after you're done with us.
Mm-hmm.
It's a waste of time. Nothing's being shaken up. All teams are basically staying together. They'll start breaking their own rules in a few weeks. Just Alex, I mean, you.
Well, hell, the LWO is no longer going to be feuding with the Judgment Day.
Thank goodness. Howdy.
When he go heel for real.
Wow. I like my. I could have been that dreadhead. You got to go. You got to roll, man. Come on, partner.
That little boy was trying to grab Adam Pearce. But
I love it.
True story.
Are we emptying the locker room? Nope.
They're like, we'll just wait in the back. You guys in the front go first.
What up, Jaden Winchester? Good to see you in here.
Jaden.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He is here, and he wants a piece of the beast.
Yes! I was going to say, you better come from behind.
Okay, let me tell you where he done messed up. Okay, first of all, why are you fighting him?
Brock Lesnar got out of the ring. What do you mean? He rolled out of the ring.
You were holding, oh my gosh, you're holding the wrong, is this a joke?
Because Brock Lesnar is walking away. I'm not quite sure why they're holding.
You wanted him to get out of the ring. And not, okay, you know what? Let me tell you where he went wrong. He had no hardware. My man looking scared as I don't know what. He's just like, I don't want none of this.
He's like, go to the back, please. Don't hit me, but go to the back, please.
Oh my gosh, I don't even understand.
Why is he acting like he's licking blood up? Are you bleeding?
He's acting like the women's.
Oh, he is bleeding.
He is bleeding. Oh, he got a little blood on there. See, now that's legit. That's legit. I don't know where the cut came from.
I think when he socked him, when he hit him, that like maybe his nail,
a little hangnail,
like like his nail cut. When
he needs a mani-pedi.
He needs a mani-pedi. He
didn't
file those nails when you got in there.
That's what I call a nightmare. Your nails are atrocious. You're just a damn nightmare. You're ripping up bed sheets from coast to coast. Oh my gosh. Now, Jack says she would still be open to coming back. She lost 30 pounds. Looks good. Yeah, well, you know.
Did she lose that attitude?
As the Loud family would say, that part. Let me go ahead and mute that real quick. I'm just saying, man, you can lose all the weight that you want. What you need to do is lose that chip on your shoulder.
Right, because I feel like we're in a day and age where people think that as long as they look the way they want to look out here, that it doesn't matter how ugly they are on the inside. And it matters. It matters. It matters.
What up, Sophie Dophie? Good to see you in here. Justin Murphy, TJ Johnson, sup? Aaron Drew, what's going down? Good to see you. The Three Kings.
Did you say Justin Three Kings? Hey, I'm just behind. Hey. Say Three Kings, everybody.
Hey, what is this?
I just realized that was supposed to be. I usually try to give a double shout out, and I missed a few. So I'm like, hey.
Man. We have D. What's going on, D?
What's up, D?
So, Sophie, you think they should merge the tag team champion or split them up? I've been saying that. Look, right now, we were just on WWE Shop. They have a site-wide sale on the title belts, and we were looking at ugly.
ugly.
Combined the heavyweight titles into the undisputed belt.
But I may get that woman's NXT belt because that's fire, man. It's got a little rainbow color in the background.
I'm trying to get me that spinneroonie, baby. The spinner.
It's not even there. I don't know what happened to it.
It's a real shame. So they should, honestly. It's great that Sammy and KO got drafted over here. What they finna do with these belts? You got a red, you got a blue. Why do they have a red and a blue? Because one was SmackDown, one was Raw.
I'm very surprised that Triple H didn't say nothing about that.
Something's got to happen. I'm hoping that when the roster change is official, they finally present unified belts. You don't need to be holding these straps anymore, man. It's a draft. It basically is a new year. It's a new start. This is a flush.
Yeah, and it's a little bit of a different way to it when you actually won both belts separately. And so you have more of a claim, like I won both of these separately. And they just won them one time, and both belts came with that one championship. So it doesn't quite hold the same wet.
Yeah, so Nation of Domination, and And Sophie, you're right. So we did see earlier Carmella announced her pregnancy, but as you know, and it's unfortunate, she had 2 miscarriages last year. She talked about that. She was open about that. We have a very good friend of ours who has been down that road. So she waited. She's pregnant now. She's a couple of months away, a few months away. It's a situation where, you want to wait until you're kind of at a certain point. So we sincerely hope that they are healthy and everything is going to be well. She's on bed rest, doing whatever she has to do, and everything goes well for her. But for sure, either way, we will not be seeing her for quite some time.
Absolutely.
Quite some time.
Yeah. Oh, we wish her well.
We do.
Hey, Alexis.
We do.
Did you already say hi to Alexis?
I did.
Did I miss that? Was that one of my hey-heys?
We did. I ain't feeling this draft. Alex ain't feeling this draft.
Okay, let's see.
All right, here we go.
What's going on?
We're back.
So you're about to say some more NXT people. Why would you bring them back up?
You gotta do it.
Monday Night Raw select the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Now, remind me of where Damage Control was drafted to.
Damage Control, they were.
Were they Raw as well?
Raw, right? Can we confirm that? Hey, Carmelina, good to see you. Welcome.
Hey, Carmelina. Hey, Johnny Ace.
Oh, look at this.
Asuka got drafted to SmackDown.
Maybe she can do something over here. Because they ain't doing nothing with her on Raw.
Right.
I'll tell you that.
Right.
You seen Asuka?
Well, but what are they going to have her go against Bianca again? New Day.
Interesting. Okay. Former King of the Ring? I'm sorry, what? It's supposed to last a year.
Yeah, when did he lose that title?
That's a former King of the Ring.
So wrong.
Annoying. Okay. So the Brawling Brutes stay on SmackDown.
So they separated them.
I guess that's that.
I mean, honestly, the fact that Liv and Raquel fought again against Bayley and Dakota, and then we're once again watching Judgment Day and LWO tonight. At least that's going to be the last time we see that for a while. But can they just be creative for a second? And I'm not mad at Seth Rollins and Solo, though.
Yeah, I mean, that should be a good match. I know Seth don't want that smoke, though. Blah! You don't want that smoke.
It's going to be good.
Look at Sami Zayn wearing these belts.
That's funny.
He can barely hold one. Oh my gosh, dude.
Kevin is so annoyed.
Combined as gold. Wesley Franklin, good to see you. Welcome.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you to everybody that just joined us. And as just
welcome,
Alex said,
welcome.
Smash this like button.
Smash it. So, Alex, if you're not feeling how the draft is going, what would you have preferred to see? And how do you feel about the NXT ladies being snatched up out of their titles like that? Or do you think the NXT? I don't think so. I don't think if they're gonna strip. I think, like you said, once they called up Indy, they're gonna take that belt from her. So they have to do the same with them.
Well, I'm really curious how tomorrow night on NXT is going to go. We have the call-ups. Who knows who else is going to get called up from NXT? But at least with the champions, are we going to see an abdication of these titles? We have an injured Indy Hartwell. She got that busted leg.
Oh, Damage Control is SmackDown. Okay.
Okay. There we go with the confirmation. Okay, very good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to get some championships title swaps going on. Don't love it. Not excited for it, but what are you going to do? It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Hey, Alex, Alex.
Hey,
Isabella,
Alex.
good to see you in here. Darian Thomas.
Yes.
We got G Money Slayer.
Jeez.
We appreciate you being in here. Team mentioned that they will only defend it on Raw. Okay, interesting. Sophie Dophie. So it's a very interesting comment. The Women's Tag Team Championships have been defended across all the brands. At one point, all 3 brands, which was ridiculous. Ridiculous. So if you're saying it's only going to be defended on Raw, then what do the ladies on SmackDown have to fight for if you're a tag team? Why even have a tag team division over there? Unless you're going to give them their own set of straps. Maybe they let that slip.
They look so naked without the belts.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I mean, they're not big guys, but they knew how to work these 2 titles. I'm telling you, these belts are almost the same size as Sammy. It's kind of crazy. It looks wild to me. It looks wild. Bone Crusher. Come here, good girl. Say hi to the people. I don't know what she's doing. Say hi to the people. For those that have just joined us, we appreciate you. We have our channel mascot, Bone Crusher, here. Lift her up. Come
here. Yeah, are you trying to do the Lion King thing?
That's totally wrong. Say hi to the people, Bone Crusher. Good girl, good girl. Our channel mascot. People love you. People love you.
Okay. She's like over that real quick.
She got over there real quick.
Sorry.
That's all right. Disappointing
Whatever.
round 3. Yeah, and I gotta ask the question. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna go night 1. We're gonna look at
What was that? Oh, I was like, what is he doing?
Wow. Out of here. Wow. He's like, yeah, I see you, Oos.
That's
I
funny.
see you. Yeah, all right. All right.
And Jake's like, yeah, okay.
So what I want to know, and I want to make sure that I have this correct, for night 1, I want to pull this up because the picks, did each round have 4 or 5? I thought night 1 had 5 picks.
Oh, I thought I only have 4.
Was it 4? Was night 1 4 or 5 picks each round? I want to confirm that. I want to double check that. What up, Bilal? Good to see you. Hey, Dro Davidian, how are you? Richie Bailey,
Hey,
what's
Richie
good?
Bailey. Hey, Dro. Hey, Bilal.
What's up, champ? Yeah, show some love to the champ. I sent a super chat, Isabella. You sent a super chat? Let me
Hey,
see.
Kill
Let me see.
Dixon.
Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Sorry.
Yes, you did, Isabella. First super chat of the night. Thank you very much. I see Roxanne getting the NXT belt back.
I hope so. She didn't lose it. She didn't lose it. It doesn't make any sense. They have to give it back to her. You don't just take someone's belt away because they fainted. That's
Let me tell
crazy.
you who else didn't lose it. Edge. Is he getting the belt back?
You are bringing up real old stuff. We're talking about Roxanne recently got that belt
Your Honor.
stripped away for no
Your Honor.
reason whatsoever. And
Your
now
Honor.
you have an injured champ who is holding the belt.
May I
injured.
treat her as a hostile witness, Your Honor?
I dare you.
I'll allow it.
Go.
Woman, let me tell you something. Edge did not lose that belt. Your Honor, contempt. Contempt of court.
First of all, when I go to hit you, I expect you to flinch. I appreciate it.
Okay. You turn away. I'll be talking again. Nobody's scared of you. No, she probably will. She probably will. I want to see what I want to see is maybe another triple threat. Maybe get some other people in here. Her,
I want to see
Tiffany, Fast 10, yeah. Cora Jade, I do not want Cora Jade to be called up. I think there's just way too much for her to do on NXT. There's no reason to call her up right now.
No, she's not ready anyway.
So I would like to see this. And I tell you what, I almost wouldn't mind seeing Cora Jade with the strap. I almost.
Not yet. Not yet.
I don't think it's any different than Roxanne Perez.
I didn't think she was ready yet either, but when she finally showed me that she was, they took it away from her for fainting after that crazy match.
Let me tell you something, okay? You get into that ring with any Japanese wrestler, they will put the hurt on you. Man,
And she still made it. She made it through with her belt around her waist. Well, I mean, at the end of it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is true.
You don't reward somebody for winning by stripping their title away.
Sometimes you do.
Apparently.
Sometimes you do. Bianca versus Io tonight. Okay, if we do get Bianca versus Io tonight, why wasn't Io out here with Damage Control? I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Three Kings. Come on, Three Kings. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Three Kings.
Circle message. Since the Usos are on SmackDown, I see the OC versus the Bloodline.
Yeah, we now have the possibility of the OC versus the Bloodline and LWO.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. I actually wouldn't mind. I would like to see the OC versus the LWO. I thought it was interesting that Ray was drafted with them as one faction.
That was bizarre. So you did not draft Rhea and Judgment Day together.
Which they are a faction.
They are a faction. That makes no sense.
But okay, clearly you value one more than the others.
You draft LWO, including Ray,
Hall of Famer.
as one.
A little weird.
It was bizarre. Very inconsistent.
A little weird, but okay. But I wouldn't mind seeing this.
WWE is consistently inconsistent.
That's a good way to put it. All right, man. Are high on core to be drafted. Oh man, I mean, it's not that she wouldn't do bad on the main roster. I'm just saying I still feel like
She's just not ready
it's
yet.
premature.
It's premature. Give her time in NXT. We need to stop acting like NXT isn't a good brand to be on. And she hasn't even mastered NXT yet. She needs to be able to be women's champion and to hold a little, at least like a year run or something, defend it successfully. She hasn't even done anything to be called up yet.
You know what it's like? It's like you got a meal in the microwave and the meal says 3 minutes. 3 minutes! And you're looking at that timer and you're just like, boop.
Yeah, I don't feel like waiting 3 minutes and then you guys.
You got 10 seconds left on that
time.
timer. You're like, nope, I'm taking it out a little too soon. Then you're like, yeah, this ain't really cooked right.
Yeah, exactly. There's no rush. It's the worst thing you could do is bring someone up before they're ready.
Yeah.
And ruin their reputation.
Big question right here. Are we doing a live watch along for Backlash? All signs point to yes. 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 Yeah. Oh, wait. No.
I mean, I suggested that he get a co-host to step in for me for the day. I have a procedure. I cannot be available.
Yes, you can.
But I highly suggested that he just get a guest host, stand in for the day.
Yeah.
But my man does not like to do the show without his
Is that
B.
so wrong? There is no A without B.
Yes, there is.
I mean, with her, she has no
you
problems.
are your own
She'll
man.
leave me like, she'll do a B solo. She's a solo Sokoa all on her own. But I'm not, man. I'm a faction.
I said you'd have a co-host. You wouldn't be by yourself. Stop being a punk. I'm about to end this show if you don't stop crying like a little bitch.
What's up, Justin Murphy? Good question. We appreciate you. Neptune X, what's going down? Ladies on SmackDown are going to be fighting for TV time. I mean, yeah, I know.
I just need them to bring the ladies out. Figure out how to get some. They need some more lady factions going on.
Emperor Youngboy, how are you? Good to see you. They have 4 picks for each round. Okay. All right. Because there was a time I think they used to pick a little more. I just don't feel like 4 is enough for these rounds. But maybe because we have 3 hours in Raw, they're going to stretch it just a little bit. But let's see how it goes. Yeah, he came up short. See, I don't know. I know the Usos have drafted to SmackDown, but you kind of heard how Paul was talking earlier. There is trouble in the bloodline.
There's trouble in the bloodline.
That got nothing to do with Sammy and KO. That problem is over. Here we go.
Here we go.
What if we get a title change right now? And she actually beats her for the title. Wow. See, look, she just get, wow. You just selling her short. This is Io Sky. Her maiden name is Shirai.
It will be a good match.
But you're not doing nothing for it. All right. Kashawn Fisher, what's going down? Hey, Cliffy G. What's up?
Hey, Cliffy G.
And in the back because of injury and then gave back the belt. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Cordray was struggling in the main roster. I think, yeah, I mean, this heel turn that she did is not that old. Like it's still kind of newish. And she really, I don't think 100% has found her footing as a heel on NXT. I don't think she's really done the kind of damage. I don't think she's put her foot in it yet. So I just, hey!
Wow.
Eric Bischoff in the house. What?
That's crazy.
Very nice. RVD is back. Okay.
He got so much love.
Oh, I like this. Man, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, this is going to be good. I hope Eric Bischoff is going to shake some things up.
What you mean?
Give us a 3-minute warning.
Choices.
How about that? Bring back the NWO, brother.
I saw someone in there asking how we feel about the NWO coming back. You know, I think you already brought the LWO back. I think that they could think of new factions. I mean, it's weird because we have gotten to a space where as a culture, we just redo everything. We're going back to the 90s, then we're going back to 80s with the way we dress, with the style, with this, with that. And I feel like we're doing the same thing. It's like, well, this did well, so we always want to go back to that well. But you've got to be creative. There are other things you could do. You can start a new faction. And I don't know why we only have one woman faction on 2 shows.
Good question. I am having a hard time believing that the ladies have not gotten together backstage and pitched something. Something can pop off. We need something fresh other than this weird draft situation. There's opportunity, and I'm saying that regardless of how we feel about this draft, whether it is hit or miss, it is what it is. So once everybody's in place on their respective brands, let's just get together. I remember Stone Cold said, you need to take your shot.
Mhm.
You need to get out here and make yourself known. B gets me this whole draft is bizarre. We feel just Alex.
Mhm.
What's up, Junior Dugan, with that super chat? Thank you very much. Circle message. I heard he heard a rumor that Alexa Bliss will be back at Night of Champions. Should be on television after Backlash.
I hope that's true. I just am so very curious as to what the hell her character is going to be.
I'm actually very curious because I don't believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't yet to hear her name in any of these draft rounds. Am I wrong on that?
No, I was wondering if she's even like, I didn't know if she was on the injured list, if they weren't going to draft her.
I mean, let me pull this up again.
picture?
Let me pull this up again. Let me see. Is Little Miss Bliss on here? Little Miss Bliss. I am
You looking for
not.
blondes?
I'm looking for blondes. I'm looking for. She is kind of short.
Who is that right there?
This?
Is that Lacey?
I think that's Maurice.
Oh, is it?
That's Maurice. That's Carmella. I do not see.
Is the Village People hat up there? Is that Chelsea or Natalia?
Village People hats.
To the left above.
Oh, that's Chelsea Green. Yeah, it's Chelsea Green. Yeah, I don't see Alexa Bliss in here, but maybe this is not the full.
So we haven't heard Karrion Kross. We haven't heard Braun and Ricochet.
No.
Let me go back to the picture.
You gonna go back to the picture?
Yeah, hold on. I just want to see who else we haven't really heard that I'm surprised about. But this. Okay, hold on.
I don't know. We haven't heard anything, unless I'm wrong, about LA Knight, right?
Oh, right.
So we still got, I think, at least 2 rounds to go.
Someone's got to draft LA Knight.
I mean, I don't know.
What language was that? Did he say something in English?
Oh, look at Solo. Thank you, Junior, for that super chat. We appreciate you very much.
There's some serious dissension in this family.
This is literal brothers right here. Was there something else?
A little introspection. I totally understand.
Wow.
We'll leave you the room.
You gotta earn it.
I don't like all the dissension in the bloodline. Hurts my heart.
Hey man, this happened. It wasn't for your boy Sammy. Huh? Stabbing the tribal chief in the back. Yeah. He did that, Oos. Yeah. That's what I heard. What up, Lamont? Good to see you. John Street. Hey, miss you guys as well. All right, Eric Bischoff. Ladies and gentlemen.
Lamont.
Show some respect for the man that almost put WWE out of business.
Aaron Drew in the house.
We'll be your co-host. Thanks, Aaron Drew. We appreciate that. Hey, Bia, good to see you.
There you go.
Hey, you could do this without B. Maybe.
There you go. Encouragement.
Don't encourage that.
Yes.
I'm nothing without her, y'all. I'm nothing. It's like Eric Bischoff is nothing without the NWO. All right, cool. We're doing it together. I like it. Brandon King Carter, good evening.
He put, let me tell you something. You know, there are people who slouch. This fool's back is straight.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep it straight. It's not easy to sit on these chairs.
I know. I feel way different when I actually straighten my shoulders back.
And we're actually sitting in WWE chairs. These are
Commemorative
chairs, which you don't really get a chance to see. Try to make our set as authentic as possible for you. Here we go, folks. Who?
What? What?
Wow.
I mean, obviously they have a battle.
Okay,
But does that
she's-
mean you're no longer under Legends contract?
Interesting.
She's just back. Wait a minute, did you just say just carrying cross? Okay, she's with them.
Okay, I mean, you didn't actually say Scarlet.
He said, I heard him go, yes.
You better have. I don't want that problem again.
They were drafted as one team.
Apparently.
And we're not going to see Shayna until Ronda's healed.
I'm fine with. I mean, well.
So
I don't even. Oh, okay. There you go. L.A. Knight. Yeah.
That's not surprising at all because I'm telling y'all, if you heard the pop from the crowd when we were there, oh
There
my
you go.
gosh. He is over. He's not just over, he's over.
There you go, folks. Okay, round 4. We have a ways to go. We should get at least 6 rounds tonight. We should have at least 6 rounds. Because I don't want to hear on YouTube stuff that could have been done tonight.
Right, exactly.
Is he going to announce that his wife has also been drafted? Makes me wonder.
Nobody drafted somebody who don't fight.
We miss Alexa Bliss Jedi Knight. We do.
Mm-hmm.
Eagle Fan Up. What's going on? We give you that shout out. We acknowledge you. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by.
Shout out.
Bobby Roode, rumor to come back. I mean, if they're going to do something with him.
The crowd would have popped if they would have drafted Naomi and nobody even knew she was back on the roster. Before she, you know what I'm saying? Like if she hadn't have gone to Impact,
Yeah.
and then you would have had her on Raw, you would have had her with the Usos, knowing that they probably will be interacting with LWO and they are going to need a female. You know what I mean? I don't know.
That's true. We need a powerful women's faction. Yes, we most certainly do.
Mm-hmm.
Larry T, 1993. Good to see you in here.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Our hearts go out to you.
Yeah, we are very heartbroken.
We're really sorry to hear that, Larry. We'll keep your family in our prayers. So we're really sorry to hear that.
Like has just passed away. Yeah, that really does just break our heart. And if you want to reach out to us in the DM, we've shared before that we had a daughter who at 12 years old fought cancer. And so if you want to reach out to us in the DM, please do. We'll be praying for you.
We got a super chat by Richie Bailey. Thank you very much, Richie Bailey. Circle message. I feel so bad for Kieran and Scarlett. Came back to pretty much do nothing. Crazy how they haven't been drafted, but boom, just happened.
Just happened.
So I got to catch up on these. But yes.
Just happened. But I was wondering the same thing. And I feel the same way because y'all know I was so excited. I was so excited to see their return. And I'm hoping that they're gonna pick it back up because
They gotta do something. That's what I'm saying. The draft is the time you're shaking the pail.
yeah,
All right.
and you don't just switch rosters because if you're switching rosters, you're not shaking anything. You're still gonna give us the same stupid storyline. So we could already see that we're at least gonna stop getting few of the same storylines.
Yeah, because I've had enough of LWO and Judgment Day to last a lifetime.
Mhm.
Like, I'm glad it's got to stop. Liking Shinsuke's growth, though. I'm feeling this.
Mhm.
No, Isabella. Aaliyah was apparently shading WWE on Twitter. Ooh.
What?
Let me go to the tweet bots. Let me
Well, wait a
look
minute
at
now.
this. Let me see if I can pull that up. What's going on right now? This is hilarious. Oh, is that how you feel about this?
You need this number?
No. I love this. Number 2.
I know, that's exactly what you think of when you hear a number 2.
Richard Bailey, your super test will never be irrelevant so long as you're rolling with us.
What? Of course not. What you talking about?
Because of the carrying cross thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know he's lagging. I know you lagging.
I'm catching
But then
up.
again, you try to catch up and then you miss one.
There are
and you
6
slow
rounds
down.
tonight. Okay, cool. You both get nothing is changing. Everyone's just jumping brands. That's not a shakeup.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not, but they can still turn this around. I like it. I like it. Let's see.
Oh gosh, I'm dying to know what he's saying. Get our oldest daughter on the phone so she can translate.
Hey, Miko Thompson. Oh. Man with big breasts. Now give a Reese out here. They just will not let go of this. This is crazy. Hey, you cannot hit your guest, sir.
Of course he can. He always does. But I wouldn't be trying to hit nobody, Shinsuke. You know he gonna kick your face off. Dang! That knee was brutal. He's an adrenaline junkie too. He does every sport you can. Surfing.
Now, I
rock climbing.
appreciate this segment. Here's what I'm saying. This could have been a time to you, I don't know, maybe say bolster somebody of the opposite sex. Somebody we haven't seen backstage. Maybe somebody that hasn't been drafted yet, like say a Tamina, say a Dana Brooke or whatever. Like we got backstage Omos right here.
You really don't need that camera angle on someone's a giant. But they've been doing that since the days of Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Cameraman
But I'm
on
saying,
his
like,
knees.
going to Adam Pearce, be like, hey, second night of the draft, my name hasn't been called yet. Like, what's going on? Like, make your presence known. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not using our time wisely, I don't feel.
How did the camera get that angulated? Or did they like give it to Hornswoggle?
Maybe.
I just don't know. Like he was like
Maybe.
this.
So as we see in this ticker here, are we feeling this draft? Are we not feeling this draft? Are you feeling this title swap that's about to go down? Let me ask you all this question. If it was your way, the next round, who should be in it? And I don't think we've heard any NXTers being called up yet tonight, have we?
No.
Right? So we've had no NXT people. So we have a whole room full of NXT superstars doing nothing. Just kind of filing the nails. Is that what's going on? Eating some bagels.
Except for Cody, he didn't file his nails. That's why he cut Brock Lesnar on the nose.
He did. He was getting that hangnail. He had that hangnail right
hangnail.
there. So let me ask y'all that question because I see here, Bulhari, welcome. You think the draft is awesome. We know how just Alex feels about it. Nation Domination is not feeling it. Picks are bombing. Oof. Goodness. Omos Rollins still on backlash. Yes, they are, right? Omos and Rollins is still happening at Backlash. Yes. I want to say yes.
As far as I know,
Wesley.
like if it was called off, we didn't get that notice.
Yeah, I think it's still happening. Let's see. Wesley for Lexus. Kevin Sammy stripped of one of the titles. Thank you. Smokey Shade, the Janet Jackson one, and bald head. Debbie tried to hook me. I don't know what that was. I love the draft this year. Nico's loving it. How about this? How about we get the free agents in a free agent match? Let's run back that Brock Omos. Let's get some more people in here. As a matter of fact, let's get a battle of the Giants. This is a battle. Whoever's the biggest, baddest superstars.
Yeah.
How about that? I want to see a battle royale of the Giants. We can get Braun in there. Omos, you know what I'm saying?
When you do a crossover, the Forbidden Door, when you're doing Battle of the Giants, and each show sends their giants to this battle royale.
I'm saying. Well, it's the I'm just saying. Wesley's loving the draft.
They got some giants over there too.
Now he's on Raw along with Candice and Dexter. Yeah.
So I'm telling you, that mini-way reunion is gonna be so sweet for us.
We got Gargano, Ciampa, LeRae for Jedi Knight, Breaker for Adam White. Nico thinks that's good booking. Yeah, I guess we would not be seeing Drew versus Sheamus, so this whole situation with them just went to nothing.
They just took them on different brands.
Just went to nothing. You know what I'm saying? And again, we're showing NXT right here. There is way too much opportunity in NXT, man. What's happening right now? We got another. Oh, Omos coming out. Okay.
Smooth T, that was what we were saying. They did switch LWO over to SmackDown, and they also did move the club over OC over to SmackDown. So we do have those factions that could possibly face the bloodline. So we have the mix up in that way. With Indy and Candice being on Raw, I'm wondering if they ultimately are going to be in the contention for the women's tag team belts.
Makes you wonder. Thank you, Nico Thompson, for that love. We do the best we can for y'all. We really do. We really do. We wouldn't be here without you, so we appreciate that. Just Alex, you're speaking big facts. This is a freelancer, not a free agent. They don't quite get that. They don't quite get it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like the idea that we have free agents who can just bounce around. I don't know, dude. Some tweaks need to happen here. Some tweaks need to happen. It's just like I said with the match earlier with Dakota Kai and the women's tag team champions. I think it was Dakota Kai had Liv Morgan outside the ring. I think that's what happened. And Liv didn't touch Dakota Kai's face, but yet Dakota did her typical training, just went right to the face. Your face literally wasn't touched, like at all. And I said this so many times, the training has got to change. You're on autopilot. I feel like with creativity, these guys are on autopilot.
Why are we getting this match?
Oh my gosh, what is this?
What is it? Why are we watching this?
You
just licked your hand.
You just licked your hand, sir?
You know your hand ain't clean.
Are you gonna slap him with that hand?
What are we doing?
Okay, just like Just Alex said, let's get something straight. Let's get something straight right now. For years, wrestling matches have had newcomers that are being pushed as big giants wrestling complete jobbers. This is the reason why we have what's called a jabroni. I said this several times. This ain't the 70s no more.
Nobody cares.
This ain't the 80s no more. The fact that you have somebody that clearly is not in your weight class, strength class, nothing. It doesn't show what a big, strong, tough person you are.
I just think that I counted 3 people who clapped at the end of this match.
Because this was a complete waste of time. This is what I'm saying. We can't have matches like this anymore. You literally wrestled Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, and yet here you are wrestling somebody that we all know you are going to beat. Why are we invested in this? This is nonsense. Who's the dude? I forget the guy's name. Last week, who premiered on NXT. I think it was an African brother. I don't know if he was a Jamaican brother. He was huge. And he fought somebody who gave him a match. It wasn't a one-sided match. He ultimately won, as he should have.
Right.
Both men looked good.
It looked good.
But it wasn't a one-sided butt whooping.
It was nice. It was
That's what we need to be seeing.
Very entertaining.
This is a waste of time. This is what I'm saying. We're not using our time wisely. 3 hours of Raw. And I want those 5 minutes back.
Just Alex. You know what?
Homophobic, because I still homophobic. Homophobic.
No. Yeah, I don't know. He just don't connect with him.
The belt is growing on me, y'all. The belt is growing on me. I mean, we see it in the shop. It's not growing on me for 5 bills growing on me, but it's growing on me. The second that goes on sale, you might see that up here. I don't know. But I'm not mad at it.
No, it's nice.
It's better looking than the original World Heavyweight title belt. So, it's a pretty baby. You know, you have a baby and it comes out, it's a little ugly at first. You just like, I gave birth to this? But then, it grows on you after you get the blood off it and the placenta, Did I take it too far? Oh, there's Road Dogg. All right, we got Molly Holly. Wow, that's hilarious. And we got the Road Dogg coming up. Okay, this best to be interesting. So if I was in charge of creative, Crazy Psycho Faction, AJ Lee, Mickey James, Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox could still go. That would have been great.
What you doing, Alex? You doing a watch along on Saturday? Are you available? Just out of curiosity. If A wanted to have a co-host to do a watch along on Saturday, I'm just asking you if you're available Not saying any kind of commitment.
We're gonna go to commercial break. Hang on one second. Let me tell you something, woman. Huh?
I don't think that
Who do you think this
needed
is?
them,
What? Oh, I'm not music. Oh. Anyway, you're looking good, girl. You're looking good. Did you get your hair done? You go to the salon today, girl? The tanning salon.
Anyway.
You're looking good, girl. You're looking good. We're not listening to him. What are we looking? What? What are we looking at?
I was trying to see. I have my phone over here too, so I was trying to read some of the comments because he's taking forever.
I'm down.
All right, let me
What do
hear.
you mean taking forever? I'm not. This is it.
Did I say hi to Christian Thomas? Hey, Christian Thomas.
Can I get an acknowledgement, please? You just chastised.
Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And yes, we mentioned that earlier. Yes, that she's pregnant. Congratulations.
He's preoccupied with his own
Sophie
channel.
Dopey, I have a procedure.
See that? There we go. Thank you, Just Alex. Thank you.
So look, Sophie Dopey, I literally have a medical procedure, so I will be out of it all day. I know he wants to probably be available to care for me and check on me, but I did not know.
What did John and I say right here? There was no A and B combos without B. Come on now.
I'm
B.
saying like things,
Exclamation marks. So
I'm not telling you to cancel the channel. I'm telling you to have a co-host for one show.
Sophie Dopey wants to see how A does this on his own. You know what?
I don't think they mean that in a bad way.
Maybe the challenge. There's no A and B combos without B. Thank you. Just there it is.
Then find him a co-host whose name starts with
We got
B.
dueling right here. In this corner, we got Sophie Dopey. In this corner, we got Just Alex. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, let's get it on! No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, y'all. We're not going to fight. As the real ride or die, thank you, Richie Bailey.
Thank you.
Love you.
Should actually have a few of the fans in here do a little walk along with you. That'd be cool.
Reason I say that, Bray. Oh, okay, yeah, so interesting. No Bray Wyatt has been announced as of yet. Also in
I didn't
these
see
rounds.
him. I didn't even see him as an option. If I would have seen him as an option, I would have said so.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
My man had
He's not even an option.
a heck of a run, leaves, and then we get these clues. They do things that they've never done before in the WWE to get our interest peaked again. Had that going, had the tease with Alexa, poof, gone. Neither of them on this.
Right.
Something's not right.
They're like peanut butter and jelly.
You better call somebody.
So if we're peanut butter and jelly, I'm peanut butter.
Wow.
You the jelly.
Wait.
No. Oh my gosh.
Get on the treadmill later.
We're getting this shirt redesigned right now. Y'all gonna see it soon.
It'll be beautiful. See my question or statement though, Smooth T. Let me see. What up, chicken? I would not mind if Selena Vega won that title. I'll tell you that. Holly looks lovely.
She does look lovely. Yeah, Ricochet.
There you go.
I was gonna say they ain't giving Braun no kind of weight.
There you go.
Okay.
Finally, goodness. Wondering what's going on with that.
You think the Viking Raiders about to get drafted?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
But
She's basically staying put. Is she finna do something?
yeah, I mean, I just hope they do something with her. I really do.
Did they Raw chose Bronson Reed? Isn't he already on Raw?
I
Right,
think
Bronson
so.
Reed was Raw, right?
Yes.
So again, we've had
Mhm.
so nothing has happened here. He's just not going to feud with Bobby Lashley now.
Well, that's big because weren't they about to go
Yeah.
at it? Aren't they booked for Saturday? I think they are. Are they not booked for Saturday?
I think so. I'm gonna look it up. Doesn't even matter. Oh. Okay, didn't see that
I
coming.
did not see that coming.
Wow. Interesting.
Okay.
Smooth T, was it just because Triple and others said Bray has the most creative mind and a genius storyline, just a little difficult to work with, but he's great? Who isn't difficult to work with in professional wrestling at some point or another?
Let me tell you something. You can't have a genius and think that I can be difficult to work with. We have talked about this. Artistic, creative geniuses are not normal people.
No.
And it's what sets them apart. And you're just going to have to deal with that if you want their genius.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they'll take their genius and go home like he did.
Ooh, just Alex. Interesting. Ooh, wait a minute.
They are? What do you mean? Did they draft her? Did they announce her?
Interesting. Yeah, Molly Holly, I gotta tell you, I want the fountain of youth. Oh, hang on now. Who's coming out all together?
Right, because it's one faction.
Boom.
Why y'all didn't get drafted together? I don't know.
Boom.
You know what? Well-rounded Leo, I see what you're saying, but I guess the reason that we're saying that is because you have so many people on the roster who are sitting back and catering, like Elias, right? We have so many people, Dana Brooke, we have so many males and females that we never see. They used to just chase the 24/7 title. Now they're literally in catering, and if there's a background situation, we might see them in passing. They should be doing that job. That's why you have them here. I would rather see them, even if they're getting beat up, get some time, and they could put on a little bit of a show because nobody wants to see a total squash match because there's nothing. Who cares? It's a bathroom break. So I understand what you're saying, and I know why we've had them as long as we have. But as long as you have a whole roster where like all these people who just aren't even getting any airtime or any ring time at all, I think that's such a waste.
Yeah, I'm just Alex. You make a fine point, but I've said this before. I'm concerned about the NXT call-ups. I'm really concerned, and Shotzi is a perfect example of that. You're in storylines. You're doing backstage vignettes. They're filming cool stuff. They're really doing something on NXT, and they're utilizing their time wisely in 2 hours.
But okay. Ember Moon, had she actually been drafted up with Shotzi, and they kept them a team, and you had the two of them coming out with her green hair and her tank, and Ember Moon's red eyes and red hair, like that, I think they would have dominated.
They would have been tag team champs.
They would have no doubt been champs and dominated. That was that was one of those really dumb decisions that was made back then, man.
It didn't work. Yeah, you had her with T. It didn't work. It didn't work.
Oh, rise.
I'm really curious to see who she's going to be feuding with.
Was there really any doubt who the first draft pick would be, huh? Mommy's always on top.
Easy.
Ooh!
Tom's like, no.
I just want to know, the people in the back, how stupid they feel that they just came out as a faction. She's saying we, but you drafted her solo.
Yeah.
That cheated.
Everything she's done to me on SmackDown when I wrestled her and reminded everyone exactly why I am the most dominant.
I was talking, who is she doing this to?
think she's talking to Aaliyah, actually.
That's right, Rhea is gonna roll Zelina up like a hot stove.
Oh, Zelina.
And I got some bad news for Bad Bunny because my man Damien is gonna tear Bad Bunny apart and leave little slutty pieces of him all over Puerto Rico.
Why do we always pronounce Spanish words with a Spanish accent?
It's a Spanish word.
I want you to listen to my words very carefully because I choose them very, very carefully.
Okay. What? Yeah, I was going to say, is he going to speak in Spanish? What? Calm down.
Dom was going to translate it for Rhea.
Calm down. That's all right.
You might be top of the charts, but when you're in the ring with me,
She's got Latino blood in her. She speaks a little bit. She speaks some good Spanglish. This is my mommy. If you're saying in Spanish, you know it's for real.
mm-hmm.
You know it's serious.
It's important to beat him in his own house in Puerto Rico.
What's up, Tyrell Breed? Good to see you in here.
You said way more than that, bro.
He sure did. Oh
They never
man,
let
Dom
us
getting the
speak.
hate. I love it. Let him speak. This is the judgment day. Pew, 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 pew.
Right, Richie Bailey? He's supposed to be doing Spanglish.
I love it. I love it. TJ, I get what you're saying, and I'm not saying every match needs to be competitive per se, but that seriously was a complete waste of time. At least make it a two-person jobber match. It just, I can't get with it.
Oh, like when Ryback used to always go against the two smallest jobbers they had.
Yeah. I love the crowd just gets louder and louder. Oh, it's great. Wow. Wow. Finn wants to laugh so hard. Oh, I love this. Zay, you're speaking big facts about Tamina. That's all I can say. No respect. No respect. Ember Moon, Shotzi were dominant. Yes, sir.
Mix Max? Tag Max?
He's a little flustered. Thank goodness.
Yeah, can we bring this to an
Thank
end?
goodness. Done with this. Here's what I know. LWO better get the win tonight.
He said the audience better be happy there's a barricade around the ring to protect them from Dominic.
What's the rest of the LWO?
Or hiding anywhere. We were selected by SmackDown to compete Friday nights. That's how the draft works. No seas tonto, mijo.
Oh, you understand that, boy?
I'm glad we're not going to be on the same brand. Because if you thought getting whooped at WrestleMania with the belt was bad, next time I would have busted out La Chancla.
I think Zelina's got that. Yep.
Right.
Zelina got that.
And I can't wait to see Selena leave Puerto Rico with Rhea's championship around her waist.
You're
That's
right.
right, baby. That's right, baby. She's getting that gold. Ha ha.
To watch Bad Bunny romperte toda la cara, Reese. And anybody else from the Judgment Day who's stupid enough to get in Bunny's way at Backlash.
Zelina looked fire. I can't even lie.
It's a good fit. It's a good fit.
She looked like she's on fire, but it's cute.
All that, the Judgment Day is gonna get smacked right now by the LWO.
For life.
But why are they out there? Just 3 of them.
Where are the other 2? It's a numbers game, Jack.
Yeah,
It's a numbers
really.
game.
What are you guys doing?
I'm telling you. It's a numbers game. Go ahead and mute that. Finny Fin. I like that. Oh, man. All right, so what do we have? What was that round? That was round 5? Or
Yes. So you're right. You said you thought it was going to be 6 rounds.
Yeah, and I think I saw that too. So we got one more round to go. We have Pretty Deadly being the only NXT call-up. And I don't think anybody else should be called up. I really don't. Just cut your teeth in NXT. Just saying. You know what? It's so funny. Even when Dom was yelling, the crowd would just yell that much louder. For any of us that have been in a live arena, we know when a crowd gets going, it's deafening.
There's no talking over it.
There is no talking over it. That was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
Movie Queen. Hey, Movie Queen.
Hey, Movie Queen. Round 5, one more to go. What up, Movie Queen? Marcus Baker. I don't know if I saw you earlier. What's going on, man?
Marcus.
Surprised Braun Breaker didn't get drafted?
Okay.
No, we don't need Braun Breaker. Look, Braun Breaker's not doing a whole heck of a lot right now.
No,
But-
he just turned heel.
I like the thing he's got going with Mello.
Yeah, no, I don't think this is done. I think it's a nice feud, and you shouldn't cut it short.
Because it's like we were saying last night, the thing that is really unsatisfying for us with Sasha Banks and Naomi, we're going to say that because that's what their names were in WWE, is that they left and we just,
Got one.
it's unsatisfying. You did what I'm saying? We never got hey, I got to retire. I got a neck injury. Here's the championship.
Right.
Goodbye. We didn't get that.
Yeah, we have no idea. We haven't heard either one of them do an interview where they spoke about why they walked out. If why you walked out was such a big deal, why have you not told us why you walked out? How are we going to stand behind the principle you were walking out of when we don't know what it is still?
Everybody just moved on, right? And that's the same thing here. It's like we have these feuds that people are currently involved with, and then you get drafted, and it just has to end.
Mm-hmm.
You got to figure out a way to kind of wrap this up, I feel, nicely. Like I said, Apollo Crews just had a whole thing with Daba, and now he gets called up.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see Daba on here. Is he even in the arena with the NXT people? I don't think I saw him in there.
Who really cares about Daba?
I'm saying he's a giant, and they're not utilizing my man the way they could. Apollo, I'm concerned They brought him back down to NXT for a reason. And I'm hoping it's going to be a Finn Balor situation where you go back to NXT, you come back over here, and it's fire. It's been great for Finn. I'm hoping it's going to be great for Apollo. If it's not, it's going to be a problem. But so I'm saying, like, we just have these feuds going on. No anything. I can't have these call-ups and this feuds just end. It's weird. I'm a big fan of Indy. She's 30 days into her championship, and it's just going to end, obviously, due to injury, being called up. It just, you know.
Some tough pills to swallow.
Oh, you want, okay, Alex, you want Gargano to be drafted. Okay. Yeah, he hasn't been drafted yet. Interesting.
Oh. Okay. Well, we all know where he's going.
So, okay, Sophie Dophie, don't say that. Don't say that. Braun needs to stay down on Tuesday nights. Although
I know Gable and Otis have not been drafted, Richie.
heel Braun is a strong Braun. That's how I felt about heel Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah, they were a strong faction.
So I'm hoping they get this dub before they move on. Look at those chops, dude.
But did you see Santos was there making sure he hit all the little kids' hands? He's enjoying being a face right now.
I get it, and I'm fine with him being a face if you rack up some wins.
Right.
If you're going to be a face in this job, no bueno. That would be crazy. You tell me they're going to draft both your top dog NXT champions, men, women.
Can you imagine?
That's wild. That's wild. I mean, he would do good on the main roster. I can actually see him as being a Raw guy. But, oh, man, I don't know. Oh, interesting. You know what? Zay makes a good point with Max and Male Models. We have not seen Mace and Mansoor. We've only seen her with them.
You are absolutely right.
Interesting. Okay, we got Rhea Ripley over here yakking off to Ray. There you go. There you go. And I tell you what, we need to see the LWO win this and then look and have Zelina look strong going into Backlash.
Right. That's a true statement.
Don't sleep on the little ones now. Ray is the same size as Zelina Vega, and Ray's a multi-time world champion. But I like it though. Mixed tag match. We need more of this. We need a lot more of this. What else, Smooth T? You asked a question? Let me see. Hang on. Or are you asking a question, Smooth T?
I don't know. Just repeat it.
I'm at the bottom.
Carmelo Hayes would dominate the main roster. Yeah, no. They shouldn't do that to NXT. Like, give him a run as a champion there. There's no reason to rush that experience for him. None.
I like this. Nation Domination says if they draft Carmelo, I'm flipping this table like Jesus did in the temple. Ah!
That's hilarious.
I added the Jesus temple thing. But you get what I'm saying.
Come on, Bone Crusher.
Smooth T, I don't know if you asked a question, but if you need to ask a question, go ahead. Wait, you see what they said about Roman and Bray? No. What was said about Roman and Bray? SmackDown's Women's Division is stacked. But, oh, wait, did he get him or was that a slip? Did he get him? I couldn't really tell.
I mean, it looks fine.
There you go.
You see Dominic hiding behind his mommy?
Don't say that. Oh, they need this win. If they don't get this win, I have no confidence in LWO going to SmackDown. Vote of no confidence.
They're going to get the win. They'll get the win.
Vote of no confidence. Where's Tommaso Ciampa? Who? The name sounds so familiar. Tommaso Ciampa. Wasn't he? He was in developmental, right? NXT at some point. Tommaso. Beard, right?
I mean,
I don't know.
And how bad was his injury? Or maybe there was just no reason to bring him back because what he was doing with the Miz was not.
Actually, is Tommaso in this? Is he in that? I don't think Tommaso's in that. Let me pull it up one more time. I can't even definitively say that this is the entire roster. It seems like it is. But let's just give it a quick gander. I do not see Ciampa on this list. No.
I don't know who's under the line.
Well, that's me, Chin, I think.
Oh, okay.
But no Ciampa.
No, Tommaso.
Is this even an accurate depiction of the full roster? Are you trying to say something right now? Is it on the list? He's apparently still injured like Bobby Roode. So then, free agent, right? Right? Jeez. Went up on Jedi. Okay, remember 2020. Roman stole the title from Bray. 3-year anniversary coming up. That's why I said it makes sense. Bray returns. Fair enough.
Oh.
Fair enough.
It would absolutely make sense for Bray to return. Whether or not they're going to get him to return again, I do not know. Look how long it took him to return last time. Look how long did we go through? Was it months of just clues? There was a couple months when we first heard the music hit live in person.
But my man took his mask and went home.
Or Vince shut it down.
I'm saying we haven't even had an Uncle Howard. Like they literally did this, and Vince's WWE, and I'm saying Vince's WWE prior to him retiring, consistently would do this where they would start something and then just stop it with no explanation, thinking nobody will know. Magic.
Yeah.
And everybody will forget. And did it all the time. Man, they're doing it again here, man.
Well, I'm glad that we
I
got
have
the mask.
no faith in LWO as faces. None. I can't. Legado del Fantasma? Yes. All of faith. Let me tell you something. Any team that pulls out back in a Tahoe, picks up old girl, and literally drops her off around the corner, shows up with another old girl on a brand, that's a team you can count on to win. To rack up some dubs. What's Saeed?
We would all rather see Rhea Ripley be in this match with the original than Zelina.
I would love, I think I saw a comment on this. I would love to see Elektra Lopez, Zion Quinn get called up, have a faction of their own, show up at the doorstep of the LWO. Straight heels. Oh my gosh, this is awkward. I want to see that moment. I want that awkward moment. In fact, I would like to see them pull up in the very Tahoe that they dropped her off in. As soon as the camera started rolling, we're in the corner, they're like, hey.
Zelina's just getting stalked.
You know what I mean? That would be great. I would love that. Happy Monday, Jordan. We appreciate you.
Hey, Jordan.
Piper, Nikki, and Easy. Isla and Alba. Yeah, I would not mind that. I would not mind that at all. We are doing well. All in all, tonight's draft has been uneventful. Dang, Rhea Ripley picking up. Oh, almost. Zelina got in there, went to the breadbasket.
She can't even pull the rope down with her little self.
She pulled it enough.
That rope didn't move.
Pulled it enough to get her
That rope
outside
didn't
that
move.
ring. Here we go. Damien taking it to Ray. That shoulder right to the ring post. Kicks him in the butt. 619, baby. Oof. Kind of went down hard. There you go. There you go. Come on, Santos.
Eroy, I think that's what your name is. I can't really read without my glasses. But we usually will go live with pay-per-views. And on Monday night, we usually go live for the last hour of Raw. And then we'll talk like about 30 minutes after the show. And then we go live every weekend, usually for our live event. And it's usually in the evening times around 6 or 7 on Saturday or Sunday.
What I tell you about this numbers game? Where's the rest of the LWO? Somebody do something. Somebody do something.
You okay? You okay?
I'm so done. I'm so done with the LWO. I can't stand it. I see what they did here. Let Damien get the win, looking strong, going in. This did much of nothing for Zelina and Rhea
match. That you should have just used somebody else and not did the LWO and said.
And once again, you lower the stock of the LWO. Come on, man.
Once again, you might as well put them through a table 8 times.
You didn't even have the whole LWO out here. See? And yes. I'm done. I'm
surprised he hasn't said that's a wrap. I'm shutting this down.
I would do the same thing. Zion and Roman on the same brand. I don't know if this one could stand it. Might be too much Samoa meat on that one still. I don't know. Look. Should I look at her face? Should I look at her eye? I know the camera kind of loses something. I'm. Wow. Ooh, we hit in the face.
I think that the Bloodline versus the Wyatt family, I think it would be just as good as the Wyatt family versus the Shield was. You know what I mean? The Shield was a very strong faction, just like the Bloodline. And we saw the Wyatt family go against the Shields, and it was good. So I think it would be just as good. Or it would have been.
Now Brock is negotiating this free agent status, where he can come and go as he chooses from Raw to SmackDown, wherever he wants to go. Brock Lesnar gets what Brock Lesnar wants.
Thank you, Nation of Domination. I'm out.
Not a backlash. Here he is, the most decorated combat sports athlete.
I'm out of the LWO business.
Here I am saying it again. But here's what we found out tonight. Brock Lesnar is human. You know what? Brock Lesnar.
So, Vidopi, you missed the LWO losing again. That's all you missed.
I'm the one that has to win at Backlash because if I don't, the whole idea of finishing the story ceases to exist. And then I move to the back of the line. And I refuse to go in the back of the line. I won't be in the back of the line, not now.
Not ever.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, so what he's basically saying is, I still intend to get the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. Okay, well, let's see what happens at the Backlash.
Just a bump in the road. Bump in the road.
If you say so.
A bump on steroids.
Different
but a
brands.
bump nonetheless.
Different brands. Who this is? This JBL? Yep. How about you do this with your old partner?
Right?
Not Teddy Long. Although I love me some Teddy Long. But we don't get a damn.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you have put them together? You're right.
I'm sure he's available. Yep, LWO lost again. Can't stand it. Spirit Squad. I want to dump them in. I want to dump face LWO in the trash like Nikki Cross did to the 24/7 Championship, like Medusa did to her title, like you said, DX did to the Spirit Squad. Sick of it.
Sick of it.
Yeah, Sophie Dopey, here's the thing. Do I legitimately think, and we got to do our prediction show later on this week for Backlash, probably Thursday. Do I legitimately think that she's going to win the championship? No. But she can still win the match. And a win's a win. And they need a win. Because I'm sick of face LWO losing. I didn't come here for this. With the brass knucks. Like the Lopez got some brass knucks.
That's right.
Pull them right out the. You better use them, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But she's not doing it. We can see Finn Balor versus Drew. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. Is Drew still blacked out his Twitter though? And anybody seen Becky Lynch?
Yes, same Becky.
Anybody seen Becky Lynch? She's
We
still
saw that
injured.
She was drafted.
She's still feigning injury.
I think her feelings are injured.
Sophie Dopey, I'm going to say that's a hard no for me on McDonough. I can kind of see it, but I think he's good on his own. I want to see what my man can do on his own. Because that's the thing about, if you're not being drafted as a faction, I want to see what you can do on your own in the big leagues. If you can do it on NXT, let's see if you can stand on your own 2 feet. It's not easy. Not everybody's able to do it. The crowd doesn't buy everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So let's see if the main roster crowd are down for them. You'll be a June 2nd SmackDown WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. All right,
Better hold a sign up for us. Actually, let us know where you're sitting. We'll try to see if we can catch you.
Dakota Kai is Samoan. You know what? I'm not mad at it. I liked Dakota Kai before she left NXT. She was a little crazy. She was, I like.
How Samoan is she? I heard that she was like a little Samoan. She a lot Samoan. She ain't got that Samoan size. She should be a little thicker.
Maybe she was a run to the litter. You don't know. Maybe she
You always see when a woman comes from an island, she like, what's up?
She could have had, she could have had Sammy Davis disease, man. It's a little rickets. The oats of shoe.
The views of A do not represent A&B Combo Wrestling Edition. Please do not hold this man's jokes against me as
We'll
a person.
call her Sammy Kai. Yeah. All right, so be it. Y'all get what I'm trying to say, but it's all right. JBL and Teddy Long coming out for. So we got 30 minutes left in Monday Night Raw. So clearly they're going to give us 4 rounds of nonsense. We're going to get Raw talk. We're going to get YouTube. We basically got to tune in over the next 24 hours to see who else is drafted to where, who are the free agents, and what have you. Again, I say, how is it we're able to come up with better storylines than the professionals?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's kind of trash. But let's go ahead and get that sound back up.
So are they gonna?
Oh, Nikki Cross just got her PhD. Word?
Oh, interesting.
Dang, she's a doctor now.
Okay, that's kind of crazy.
So can she be the legitimate doctor of thugonomics?
So Becky has a minor foot injury. Oh, okay. All right. So will Randy Orton get drafted?
Dang, that's a big earring.
was that it doesn't matter what brand I'm on. You know, as long as I'm able to represent the WWE universe to the best of my ability.
And I'm with my man.
That means retaining the Raw Women's Championship this Saturday at Backlash. Because even though I read
Oh, dang. Sol Roca tore her ACL. Oh, my gosh. Well, she's out for a year. That sucks.
Who is?
Sol Roca.
Oh, wow.
Dang, that sucks. Injured this. Good gracious.
It's going to give you a real reason to be blue. Would you be two for that Raw Women's Championship? You know what actually makes me sad, Bailey? Is that I've always been extremely impressed with Io Scott. Matter of fact, when she showed up to SummerSlam last year, I just knew that she was going to be the unique, talented, competitive athlete that this generation needed. I mean, I was excited to see what she was going to do next.
But she watered her down.
She went and got herself influenced by two females that have done nothing.
Ouch.
With her back.
Mm.
Yeah, I said what I said.
I said what I said.
It gives Io, you know, a little taste of what it feels like to finally step out of her own and finally shine. You know, after I beat her at Backlash.
Can we get can we get Shinsuke to translate?
Girl, you need to translate. You and I, we understand each other.
Yeah. That was an LA Knight look. Yeah. I like that. All right. So we have a lot of people on the injured list. Yes, it was Sammy Davis, y'all. We appreciate you. Uh-oh. Stand back. There's a super chat coming through. That's what I'm going to do for the big super chats that come in. Once again.
Super Chat champion coming in strong.
Holla, holla, holla.
Holla, holla.
And it's good to say, because Teddy Long is here, circle message. I never understood why WWE never hired fans for their creative, to be honest. Of course, fans that are competent, though, will be such a plus to the company, in my opinion. I'm tired of these non-wrestling fans writing these shows, trying to relate to us.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, it would be smart for them, Richie, even if they didn't want to just hire fans that were professional writers, to have somewhere where fans can submit dream storylines or what they think or what they would like to see. You could even have other fans vote on it, and then they can use it. And you're saying, like, if you put your story, you're giving it to us. Okay, there they go. Yeah.
So we got
Raw.
Alpha Academy, not with old girl.
Not with old girl by themselves.
Richie Bailey, this is going to get you 2 claps out of Ric Flair. Woo! Thank you, Richie Bailey.
Mm-hmm. Okay, look at him getting a
What?
official.
Oh!
He actually got drafted somewhere.
Oh, but what about?
So is
what about
Randy
Elias?
Orton? Where is Randy Orton not getting drafted because he's injured? This doesn't include injured people. Oh, wow!
What?
We are fans. That's a legit tag team right there.
What?
They just took up all their women.
Hold up, 'cause I thought you said they were challenging the champion. Look, bro. Oh!
Y'all not gonna be fighting for that up there. Hello, that's an NXT title. Or are they keeping the titles?
Unless.
Where were the champions drafted?
Hold on. Cameron Grimes?
Oh, wow. Who was asking about him yesterday.
Cameron Grimes is going to the moon. Wow, Zers.
So that's it of the picks.
Okay, man. Wow.
Viking Raiders were not drafted on here. They've been
Nope.
giving them such a push.
Nope.
That's very surprising. I'm surprised that Rick Boogs was up there over the Viking Raiders. I got to be honest.
Wow.
To the moon.
Not a bad round. That was a good way to end it. Come here. Sit. Good girl. Stay. New Day Rocks. New Day Rocks.
I am. This is about to be good.
Well, we got 20 minutes, so yeah, I think we're about to see
Good match.
a match.
Ooh, let me get comfortable. My back is killing me.
We got drafted to
today,
Raw
y'all.
on the SmackDown lowdown. Viking Raiders got drafted on the SmackDown low. Okay, cool. Yeah, see what I'm saying? So now we're going to basically see who else is going to be drafted on, YouTube, basically. Hey, Cliffy G, how are you?
I heard you say they got drafted to Raw and the SmackDown, and I was like, wait, what?
SmackDown lowdown.
I got you.
Yeah.
No, I figured it out later, but at first I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, there'll definitely be more. I mean, this wasn't the whole roster, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's like this draft just gives you like a little bit of a taste, just a little taste of a draft, and then
I'm gonna need him and get a new towel. Why is your towel raggedy?
so I'm saying this would be so much better, but it really was its own night. Like just bang out all of the draft picks in one night. I'm not gonna do it.
Well, if you only say it once, I won't do it.
I did one impression. I'm not gonna. Hit Row staying on SmackDown. You know what? They doing anything with Hit Row?
What they doing with Hit Row? Not a damn thing.
Now, I do want to see this.
Hi, Cliffy G.
So, side note, because I didn't get a chance to tell you, Guardians of the Galaxy coming out this Friday, and I tend to see it this Tuesday.
Okay.
Not next Tuesday.
Yeah, okay.
So, just throwing that out there. All right, Loud family, I don't know if you can hear us, but we're going to see Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm excited about it. Lacey Evans staying on. I'm fine with Lacey Evans. I am not mad at Lacey Evans, but they're not. They don't know what to do with Lacey Evans. They keep changing her around, and nothing is working. Like nothing.
Right.
The crowd just is not feeling Lacey Evans, no matter what. And I think that partially has to do with her as a person. I hate to say it that way.
She's not likable.
She's not very likable. You see some of the stuff that she posts, it just is
Like you want to like her because she did sacrifice her life for you.
Thank you for your
We
service.
respect you when you go into service. She tried to come out and speak about mental illness, but she misrepresented it ultimately and did more harm than good.
Yep.
And her attitude about all of it is just so foul. Like I said before, you can be as pretty as you want to on the outside, but if you're ugly on the inside, we don't have to like you.
Facts, big facts, man. So I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do with her. I don't know what they're gonna do with Gargano. Seth Rollins, Edge, new World Heavyweight Champion.
Gargano's gonna stay
Wilfredo,
the weight.
Appreciate that comment, but Edge is on SmackDown. He got drafted to SmackDown.
They sure did. They also drafted Rick Boogs over Johnny Gargano.
Boogs. That's why. Gargano, Johnny Wrestling kind of rolls up the top, not Gargano. When we say Rick Boogs, that's why. You just like saying Rick Boogs. At least I do. B versus Lacey Evans. Let's book it. Lacey Evans don't want this smoke. I'm telling you, she will lay hands. You see what she does to me. Okay, this is now it's I'll take off this shirt. You're going to see this down here. And this is up here like it should be. This is a man's right here.
Let's be honest.
This is an 80-year-old booby.
Right now, just sitting here. So I don't know if being today is
Okay, maybe not be
getting around with
today.
nobody. Be
but-
back in her when I was her age, maybe.
You know. I'm just saying. Heel Drew, face Seth. Yes. Okay. So since Drew is on now, officially been smacked in and is on Raw, I can see him with that goal. I really want to see this championship not be considered a consolation prize, but really be the prize. It's literally the reason the Universal Championship exists in the first place, because the brand split. So the other brand had to have something to fight for. That's why they did it. So I just don't get why they don't do it with the women. I just don't understand why they are continually holding on to this undisputed tag team championship. You had the brand split. You respect the titles on each brand. And now you got these guys doing it on, it doesn't make any sense. Because again, you're saying that the WWE Universal Championship is over here and the World Heavyweight title is over here, exclusive. His words.
Right.
So those titles are exclusives, but the other ones get divided up. It's no sense.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
None.
Raw roster.
I'm extremely excited and happy with how things played out. It's going to be a fun time to be a member of
Oh, wait.
Hey,
Yeah.
did you see that?
Yeah.
It may not be a fun night to be Seth freaking Rollins.
Johnny was not on there.
No, but I guess because he's injured. But I tell you what, I realized that Chad, Gable, and Otis are on SmackDown. So this whole thing that they've been doing with Maxine Dupree is now over. So she's just going back to the Maxine male model. Like, what? I was interested in that.
Yeah.
I was legitimately interested. Thank you, Jordan. Exactly.
WWE Superstar had a very successful tour of Europe over the last week, and their videos circulating all over social media of the crowd in Paris singing Seth freaking Rollins' battle hymn for nearly
Raw Talk, she tuned in for it. Okay, they're doing the final draft picks on Raw Talk. Raw Talk. Raw Talk. I bet Johnny Wrestling is livid. Thank you, Sophie Dopey, for this super chat. We appreciate you. Circle message to the OG. The final draft picks were surprising. Yeah, it was a good round.
Mm-hmm.
It took 6 rounds to get there,
Right.
but it was a good round.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very good round. Thank you very much,
Thank
Sophie
you.
Dopey. Hey,
Appreciate
Samantha
you.
Poole, where you been at?
Hey, Samantha.
Hey, Rickardy, what's going down?
Going down in Chinatown.
How do we think Zoe Stark is going to do in the red brand?
I mean, I'm hoping well. I would love for them to start utilizing and mixing things up with the women. There's some fresh storylines in there.
I think there's
Do
good
not
potential.
water her down.
Exactly. Don't water her down. I think there's good potential for her. I love her as a heel. She's playing it up well. Good potential. There's good potential. I'm really hoping they don't screw this up. Otis and Gable got drafted to Raw, so they're on Raw. Why weren't they? I didn't see them in that. Were they in there?
They were actually drafted while we were watching. They were called.
No. The picture.
Oh, I
It says the
wasn't
Raw
looking for
roster.
them. I wasn't looking for them in the picture.
I didn't see them in the picture on the Raw roster, so were they missed? Alpha Academy staying on Raw. Okay. Cool.
Oh, they're staying on Raw.
I'm just saying I didn't see them on that picture of the Raw.
Gotcha.
We'll go back and watch it. Jake Thomas, super chat. Thank you, Jake Thomas.
Thank you, Jake Thomas.
Yes,
Jake.
sir. Circle message. I'm confused. What happens to the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships? Both teams are drafted to the main roster, so no matter what happens, the championships will be on the main roster.
So that's what we were trying to figure out because they're not going to let Indy keep that belt up there. She's got to relinquish the NXT title to NXT. Are they going to transfer the NXT championships over and make them the Raw Women's Championship Tag Team Championships?
Because I think Isabella, I think it was you that said that Kaden and Katana were challenging the tag team champions tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
But now they both got drafted, so who cares if that's the case?
Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense unless they're just going to transfer the titles over to the Raw Women Tag Team titles.
I think they should. I think they most certainly should. I'd say what they should do.
If Indy hadn't got moved up with the title, and I know they're not about to let her keep that up either, I would just assume that's what they were about to do. But that confused me.
Dang, big kick to the face. Seth is down. And commercial break. Let me tell you what I think they should do. Hear me out. We've been saying for the longest time there needs to be a mid-card women's championship. Obviously, you're not going to take the NXT Women's Championship and you're not going to take the NXT Tag Team Championships. However, you could say, we just got these belts. We're not trying to relinquish them. Give us something else. Cool. Here is a WWE Intercontinental Championship. Here is a Raw or SmackDown, whatever your brand is, Women's Tag Team Championship. You just make it.
Mm-hmm.
Literally not that hard. You just made a brand new World Heavyweight belt. Just do it.
Right.
Because I'm saying you're the big dogs on NXT. You're now going over here to the main roster with no gold amongst, a whole new group of people. You basically have now just been de-elevated.
Right.
So I think that's a good time to say, here's what we're going to do for you and for you.
Yeah.
So that these ladies don't have to defend it across both brands, split it with the men's, get those belts back over there, to redesign the belt, and Roman, one newly designed Undisputed Universal Championship belt for you. This is the time to do it.
And they should hire our youngest to design the title. Because as an artist, some of the best merch we have, some of the stuff that you've seen art on our channel is from her. And our oldest daughter's an artist too. And both of them could design some better belts than the stuff that they come up with.
That 24/7 belt was trash. I can't believe they still sell it in the WWE shop for the price that they're selling it. If anything should be in the clearance section for $5, it should be that 24/7, 4811, I-95 South ridiculousness. Looks like somebody threw it up.
I went on the I-95 South last year and I was so excited. I was like, hey, this is what he was talking about.
Yeah, she liked that. I forget who said it earlier. Seth Rollins pretty deadly. Yeah, I think they can trade fashion tips, but I think that would actually be a nice faction. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
They're all kind of similar, so I got it.
Samantha Poole be in school like a mug. You gonna make some of yourself.
Get that education.
Samantha Poole, DMD.
All right, now come on now. We acknowledge you. Gunther could be. Wilfredo. It's very possible. Exactly, Sophie Dophie. Exactly. NXT just lost their two best women's tag teams. #facts, no lies detected. Seriously. This is why I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them. I know they're thrilled, as well they should be. They should also be concerned.
Should also be concerned because if they ruin you, or if they bring you up and ruin you, they'll let you go. We've seen them do it.
So we hope it's, I don't know.
So look at Jordan was talking about that he read that they plan on separating. They really do plan on doing separate pay-per-views. And I agree that if that is true, then they will absolutely separate the titles because otherwise tag teams have nothing to fight for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I'm saying,
That's
again,
true.
with the women, do not continue to show them that you are not on par with the men as superstars. That you are forcing them to do twice the work as the men just because.
Yeah, I think the Judgment Day are going to take those championships from them.
Maybe.
They're not going to just have Rhea walking around with gold by herself.
No, you're right. And Sophie Dopey, I get it. And I can't even say that the Raw or SmackDown divisions have legitimate women's tag teams. Whose fault is that? Just make them.
And now they do have some legitimate tag teams coming up right now.
But I'm saying you have time between shows to be on the road. You guys get in here, make something happen. When Katana Chance and Kaden Carter first got together, I didn't think it was going to work. And like just Alex said, they are dominant.
Dominant. They're so entertaining to watch in the ring. They're both so good.
And they're legitimate friends. I honestly think that Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green have good chemistry. I could be something. Just do it. Go backstage. Go to the Performance Center. It's called a company meeting. I don't know what to say. Company meeting. We're making tag teams. Let's see what we got.
Right.
You guys are writing the stuff. Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. It's not hard. It's not hard.
And maybe they were bringing some of these ladies up because they're going to be bringing some new people up onto the main roster, who are part of NXT behind the scenes or just sitting in the audience right now. The whole point in the training center is to get them up there.
1,000%. Gaunt Raindrop, to answer your question, I don't know. We love it. I don't love the title swap for the ladies. But you know what? I think it's time for a little shakeup. I'm more so interested in Asuka being drafted to SmackDown. I want to see what they're going to do with her over there. I want to see if she's going to, at some point, hold on. Paul talking on the phone. I want to see if they're going to get her and Bianca, or if they're going to run that again. What up, Pressure? Good to see you.
They bringing Paul on like this with Solo and having him on the phone with Roman is giving us more of an illusion that Roman was a part of this show than he really was.
Mm-hmm.
And they should do this a lot more often than they do. Like we said, give us a video. Make it seem like you have them on speakerphone. We can see him talking. Do something.
There's ways that you can make this more
can
interesting.
Manipulate that, and you could show Roman's face more than when even the weeks that he's working.
As a matter of fact,
like they're doing tonight.
After this match, if Solo loses, get Roman on the Titantron.
Exactly.
Addressing both the Usos and Solo and saying, I will see you all Friday night.
Yeah. That's the kind of stuff that they need to do when he's not there.
You probably didn't see this. And there's a shirt. And just Alex, you make a very interesting point. I think you did a video about this. So there's a shirt. You know, Britt Baker, when she's bloody, they make this. So there's a black eye shirt, right? So you had Ruby and Saraya. They wore these shirts because they gave her a black eye. They beat her down when Adam Cole's handcuffed, right? There's been all this backlash basically saying that it is promoting domestic violence against women.
That can only be true if there's some 3-on-3 love triangle going on that we're not aware of. Every black eye from a woman doesn't have to be from a domestic violence situation. That's so far reaching that it's insane to me.
It's insane. And I think, there we go. We got the beatdown and the hounds of justice. And here we go.
Did you CJ hit the back of Kevin.
Yeah. So this match ended in complete. Wait, what? Hello?
That was it.
It just ended.
It just ended.
Okay, that was
Mid-sentence.
weird. That was weird. That was so weird. So let me see. Yeah, so there's this black guy picture. I don't know if y'all saw it. I can't bring it up yet. So this black guy picture of Britt Baker. And, you know, I think it goes into where we are today as a society. One of the biggest problems that I have are extremes of one end or the other. And there's just no middle ground.
Yeah.
This is professional wrestling. It's theater. And so if you are looking at this with no context, I can understand. Like you're saying, you wear this shirt out in the real world, and somebody thinks, "What is that? Your girlfriend?" Oh, especially if a guy wears it. Are you promoting? Did you do kind of a thing?
So weird.
This is a woman saying this.
That's so weird. It's so far-reaching. It's just weird to me.
But this is where we are. Everything is just, oh my gosh. And it's just saying to me, it's like the pendulum swings so heavy on either end that it's no good being all the way over here versus all the way over here.
People need to figure out a middle ground. Literally, these women are in a sport where they beat each other down. Bruising each other up, beating each other up is part of promoting the sport. It's a violent sport.
And things happen.
So of course we're promoting violent in a violent sport, but to say we're promoting that particular taboo violence when it's not true, people can make all kinds of assumptions and jump to all kinds of conclusions no matter what your intention is. You know what I mean? I'm wearing a shirt that says Brooklyn. I've been asked several times today if I'm from Brooklyn. That makes sense. I can see why you would ask me that, but the answer is no. He was born in Brooklyn, and I like representing my man. So I'm really representing my man, and I have no problem telling you that. The thing is that once you look and you just assume and think you know what I mean? At least she asked me so we could have that conversation. Let somebody ask, and it could be a good promotional tool. It's going to make people get eyes on wrestling, if you ask me. But to be surprised that a woman... Like, what is she supposed? She's supposed to what?
Now, if I wore that shirt,
so it's okay
and I
for a man to have a black eye
at let's say like an AA, like a domestic violence meeting, yeah, you can make a case that I'm now mocking this, and that's not what this is. And for people to say that, to jump to that kind of conclusion.
People just want
it's
to have
outrageous.
Something to say. People just
they always want to have something to say.
I am all about standing up for what's right, defending, the people who are weak, the people who need help, the people who need justice. I'm all about fighting for justice. I take that very seriously in my life. So when people start reaching and trying to connect something that I love that has nothing to do with something else I'm passionate about defending, that's irritating to me. Because I actually take the time to really fight for things that are actually happening. And we over here making a big deal out of something that's not remotely that.
And Britt Baker even commented on it, like, hello, this is pro wrestling. This is what we do. This is not ballet. Things happen. Get over yourself. If the person who's on that shirt is saying, no.
Time to self-examine yourself. Just stop.
Exactly. Sophie Dopey with a super chat right here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Message. I feel bad for everybody who didn't get drafted tonight. But I guess we're going to see some more on Raw Talk or what have you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would feel bad too. But I'm saying, what could possibly happen here? The draft was fixed out of the gate. Because you have 2 hours, you had 4 rounds, 4 picks, 4 rounds. Monday Night Raw, 3 hours, 6 rounds, 4 picks. It's not enough. It's not enough. It doesn't make any sense. And it's like the draft. When you say the draft is happening with like I said, the NBA, the NFL. When you say this is the draft, they bang it out.
Bang, 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 bang.
They bang it out in one evening. Even if you want to drag this out over 2 shows, finish it. But they don't. So
if you're gonna start something, finish it.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the men's tag team championships. I really don't. Hey, Darian Thomas, I don't know what we just watched. We saw Solo and Seth Rollins going at it. The Usos interfered. KO, Sammy, Riddle got involved, and it just ended.
Yeah, as soon as they started fighting, it ended.
I don't even think the WWE thing
We're a
came
little
up.
behind over there, boo.
This time, yeah, because we were talking. But where Branson went to, that's how we end the show. Thank you!
Yeah, it was like you just cut someone off mid-sentence. And what you've been waiting.
Weirdest ending to Raw. This is what I'm saying. You start something, you literally started a match, and then you just end it. And we're just sitting here like, what? You know, like you watch a movie in the movie theater and it just cuts? Or like there's a, what movie did we see where there was an actual fire alarm? It was a Marvel movie.
Yeah, it was a Marvel movie, and we were waiting to see it, and then the fire alarm went off.
And it just stopped.
And we were just like...
And they were like, okay, so you guys can get your money back. We may not be able to start. And we were like, what?
Yeah, like, you are not about to just do that right now. Nope.
I spent $150 on popcorn, soda.
Right? Nah, I'm playing.
You started
this movie over.
Somebody needs to start Raw over. I know that. It just ended. It just ended.
Abruptly.
Like The Sopranos. It just, but the screen went to black. It just ended.
So Solo and Seth were fighting, and then the Usos came out and just started jumping on Seth, and then KO and Sammy came out, and they jumped in and started fighting. And then as soon as they jumped in, it just cut. It just cut.
And speaking of, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I was able to watch all of Raw. We had 3 hours of Raw. We had 6 rounds of the draft. And we had 1 women's match.
Was there a women's match? Oh, you mean the same women's match they have every week?
Right. I also want to make sure that I got this right. 3 hours of Raw, 6 rounds.
Maybe because they thought that because Rhea and Zelina are in there, they thought that would be good enough.
But like literally, we had no other women on this show. We saw obviously Bayley, Dakota Kai, Io Sky backstage with Bianca. We know we had the tag team match, but that was it, right? Am I correct in this?
I believe you're correct.
And yes, somehow we're supposed to believe, as Stephanie said a few years back, you are just like the men and you are now superstars. Why not just call them divas again? Change the belt back to the divas belt. Let's just go back in time. Because this is what this was. Kind of sick of it. Sophie Dopey with a super chat. Thank you very, very much, Sophie Dopey. NXT lost some big hitters. That is true. That actually is very true. The shakeup from Raw to SmackDown was much of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But NXT, yeah, you're right. And that Cameron Grimes, big thing for him, big loss to NXT. But I kind of feel like he was a caterpillar turned into a butterfly. He deserved to fly into the main roster.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I still feel like there's still too many people on NXT that are in that caterpillar, what do you call it, pupil stage.
Hey, Roland Bird.
So
thank you, Wilfredo. We would love to be writers for WWE. Bring it on.
They're not ready for it. I'm telling you, y'all. Roland, what is your main reaction to you felt some way about Rhea not being drafted? How did you feel about it tonight?
Well, once I understood the rules, I knew she'd be drafted first. Because I just, like you saw my reaction, I was not understanding how she wasn't drafted. Then as soon as we were done filming and we watched it, we were like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, now we understand. So I knew then she would be the first draft tonight. But I believed it would be the Judgment Day because they're a faction. The fact that she was drafted on her own is bizarre. Especially when you're going to draft the whole LWO in one night.
Well, speaking of,
That was a waste.
small correction, one technical women's match, then we had the mixed tag match with Zelina.
That's what I said.
Yeah. So
I
saying
said
right
maybe
here,
they thought because the mixed tag was in there that was good enough.
But the women barely did anything.
Right.
They barely, and not to mention, okay, whatever. You know, I'm not going to go there. We're gonna end it.
Mm-hmm.
We're
We are going to
we're
end
gonna
it because
end
I'm
it.
hungry.
Yeah, we're gonna go eat some dinner.
think
But
there
I
was
do
another
see
super
Naomi's
chat.
on Impact. We're excited for it. We're really, really happy if she's happy. We miss her, but we wish Trinity all the best.
Oh, for sure. We'll be checking her out over there.
Richie Bailey, thank you very much for that super chat.
Coming in strong
Circle
tonight.
message. What brand do you think Randall? Oh, he used the government name.
Randall Orton.
Oh, put some respect on that name. Randall Orton. Let me say this with an accent here. What brand do you think Randall Orton will end up on when he comes back?
I think they're going to put him back together with the Bro. People love the RK Bro. Why would you not?
I see him on Raw.
Absolutely.
I see him on Raw. Although I tell you what, a healthy Orton, I think could take it to Reigns.
Well,
Dude.
Bro also does not ever stop mentioning him.
Yeah.
He's not acting like he's solo.
Okay, so we're gonna turn on Raw Talk. So I see what you're going here. Thank you very much, Richie Bailey.
Thank you.
Johnny just got drafted to Raw.
Right.
Okay. Last video events addressing sexism, racism facts. Great for Trinity, Fatu, Impact Wrestling. Oh, love the video last night. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
We don't always address topics like that, but it needed
When
to
it
happen.
needs to be addressed, we will address
It
it.
needed to happen. Gargano, Nikki
Yes,
Cross
sir.
going to Raw. Tamina going to SmackDown. Orton's probably going to be a free agent. Tamina's on
Tamina's
SmackDown.
finally on SmackDown with them.
Okay, we might be seeing something.
Come on, man.
Tamina and the Bloodline coming up. I hope she got her cardio up. She better get that cardio game together. It looks to me, Backlash going to see 2 spoilers. Raw and Michelle Belair driving SmackDown. You're right about that, Roland Bird. RKO will never return. Probably not. Tamina. Okay, so we're going to turn on our phones because we're going to go and eat. We're going to watch this other draft picks unfold.
Rickety RKO is getting in shape. He's in the gym. He ain't.
Yeah.
He's not done.
This is true. We love the House of Black.
I'm a big fan of the House of
yeah.
Black.
All day.
All day.
All day.
All
They
day.
use their lady as well. It's a strong faction.
That's a strong faction.
You will never hear us say nothing bad. They know how to use them better than they did in WWE.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you that.
I slept on that man.
Me and A are the new Harlem Heat. Oh, snap. Shucky ducky, quack, quack. It's all like a pot of neck bone, baby.
Maybe that's your co-host next Saturday. Okay.
All right, so we're going to get on up out of here. We will be doing a prediction show.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be doing a live prediction show for Backlash, most likely on Thursday. So maybe not Thursday. We will do a live prediction show this week. We'll have to figure out what day. Stay tuned for that.
Yes.
But thank you all. And let me go ahead and put it up because once again, what has been reclaimed, what was once lost and is now found by Richie Bailey. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion of mine, Super Chat champion of the world, we acknowledge Richie Bailey.
Your belt is beautiful, bro.
It's a beautiful belt, custom belt. Custom design.
That's
See,
right.
if we can design a custom belt, so can they.
That part.
So that's all we got to say about that, man. But we love y'all so much. We appreciate y'all so much, honestly. We say it every time and we mean it. There are a lot of choices in YouTube. We know you guys dip in and out. We're not everybody's cup of tea. Maybe we're your cup of tea. But we appreciate you spending your time with us. We appreciate you spending your money on us, which all goes to this. I promise you, to the members, and to everybody that just stopped in. It means the world to us on behalf of Bone Crusher. Come here, good girl.
I just want to say he's a cup of tea. I'm like the rum you splash in your tea.
She looked or the Kraken. Y'all ever had the Kraken? Poison.
Spice rum is good. You tripping?
Poison.
Anyway.
Come back for some more A&B combos.
Wrestling edition.
On behalf of Bone Crusher. She
Say
wants
bye
get
to
some
the
food.
people.
I don't know. We fed them before we went live. They might be hungry too. So look out for the announcement. What are we going to eat? Is something vegan for me? Probably some chicken for her.
Probably some chicken or fish.
Chicken or fish for her. I can't say I don't know what. We got to run a couple of errands, do some things. So we will be back. We appreciate you, Zion Quinn, as a free agent. Well. Don't show up on SmackDown. We don't need you on SmackDown. Stay as far away from the.
Just saying.
We bid you.
I do too. What, baby? I didn't say nothing.
A little enthusiastic with that. Ooh-wee, Zion Quinn. Yeah.
Yeah.